Tim Hortons, it's too late. You've destroyed your brand.
Clean up your act, you clean up your product, and you clean up how you treat your customers.
Tim Hortons know what you want and no more temporary workers coming. We are only hiring the 10,000.
What's good, y'all? Is it finally over for Tim Hortons? Now, if you're Canadian like me, you know a lot of immigration been going on. You know, Tim Hortons has been incentivized to hire Canadian foreign workers. A lot of people got upset. See what we got.
Thank God Dunkin Donuts is coming.
Thank you so much for doing the ad for Tim Hortons and selling off your soul to help these.
I mean, yeah, like we're getting Dunkin Donuts in Canada now. Everybody's saying Tim Hortons is walking back because apparently Timmy's is hiring local Canadians again. So if you go to Tim Hortons, I need you to be in a rush because there's no reason that coffee is worth drinking. It tastes like burnt roach, you know? My buddy loves to say, oh, you could taste the roach in it. It's no longer 9-minute fresh coffee. You ain't getting that, you know? You go to Timmy's and you just see coffee that has been just chilling there. Burnt, watered down, trash, burnt, watered down trash coffee. That is Timmy's nowadays. That's the reality. Look, go and get yourself a pour over little thing and grind up your own coffee. Hand grind it or pre-grind it, bro. That's how you know that the coffee is good. It's only gonna be good if you do it yourself. That's my sentiment. You know, there's a reason why Japan and other countries are turning down coffee from big suppliers. It's because there's mold, there's roaches, there's all sorts of unhealthy practices. Let's pull up something here. All right, so we're in Brave search here. Now my computer monitor is very large, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in. I don't know if y'all can read that. Roaches in coffee allergy. I just used the Brave search. Immediately the AI comes up. Yes, trace amounts of cockroach fragments in pre-ground coffee can trigger allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. There are a lot of handlers for birthday parties and whatnot. Those are the people allergies to this. On large-scale storage and processing leads to infestations. The FDA allows up to 10% of green coffee beans to contain insect filth, which gets ground into the final product. Now you might be wondering, well, how do you avoid it? Take this as your sign. You heard it here first. Grind your own coffee. Okay, whether you're Canadian, whether you're from the US, grind your own coffee if you can. Sure, if you're in a hurry, deal with the little 10% cockroach, you feel me? But do you want cockroach? I don't. No, okay. Back to the video. Let's go full screen with it.
Corporations.
Duncan, you can say you're gonna hire Canadians all you want. In fact, you should. I'm not against that. Absolutely, please hire Canadians, but...
Remember when Tim Hortons felt like Canada? Not just a coffee shop, but a part of Canadian culture. For decades, Canadians were loyal to Tim Hortons. People trusted the brand. Families stopped there every morning. Workers grabbed coffee before work.
Like I said, you know, we used to have a 9-minute guarantee on this junk. 9-minute guarantee. It's no longer that guarantee. You're not getting nothing fresh. It's not even worth it, for real.
Or after school. But today, many Canadians feel something has changed. The coffee costs more. The service feels different. The food quality gets criticized more often. Now, as Dunkin Donuts prepares to expand into Canada, Tim Hortons is making changes that some people see as a genuine response.
Everybody loves hating Tim Hortons right now. Well, yeah. Do you like cockroach? As someone who grew up in Canada my whole life, when you go to a Timmy's, this is no fault to anybody. One of the biggest reasons these people are hating on Timmy's is really a cultural shift. Overall, we have seen Canada transform, especially around the COVID time. Canada is very multicultural, very diverse. And we've had a very large influx of newcomers over the past couple of years. The government has been doing all sorts of hiring incentives, all sorts of stuff to make sure these people are employed. And Tim Hortons is the Canadian joint. Now that's where all the newcomers are going. So you roll up to the window. English is not the first language. All right, English is not the first language. You try to get an order, you're going to be met with a very, very heavy accent. And you know, that's just how things are now. And we got to adapt to it. But look, if you want the old way, you got to adapt. And that's why I'm saying boycott it if you don't like it. Like, bro, if you don't like what's going on at Tim Hortons, simply just pre-make your coffee. You know, make it yourself. You make better coffee than Timmy's now. Timmy's coffee's... Man, bro, their coffee ain't it no more. We're past that. You want a hack? Go to the bulk barn. Okay, you're Canadian. If you're Canadian, go to the bulk barn. Get yourself some coffee beans. Grind that up at home or grind it up there. Take it with you. Salted caramel's my go-to. Hey, and then I'm telling you, that brew is gonna hit better than any Tim. Oh my, I'm giving you free game. I need to use my Keurig. Okay, go hop on Amazon, get yourself them little reusable Keurig pods. Okay, it's free game. You get the reusable Keurig pods or in the fresh coffee grounds that you got yourself. Oh, salted caramel, whatever flavor. They have all these flavors there. Bulk Barn's goated. Anyway, you see the beans get grounded because you grounded them, right? Now, your Keurig probably has mold in it. You got to get off the Keurig. But hey, if you use them Keurigs or Nestle, you know, those Nespressos, they got that for you too. All right. But I go the old fashioned pour over. It's quick. It gets it done. I use the little ceramic one that goes on top. No plastic, no nothing.
You see the writing on the wall, and Dunkin is about to bury you.
See, Tim Hortons doesn't seem to understand something. You can backtrack and apologize for only hiring temporary foreign workers and completely neglecting young Canadians. You can even offer to hire those young Canadians or...
Did I not just say this? Hiring temporary foreign workers. It's the blueprint. This is society. It's all about the money. Until they prove it's not about the money, it's about the money. Okay.
Canadians in general, but it won't matter. You want to know why? Because you have a customer service problem. People go through the drive-thru and they get to the speaker and they have no idea what the other person is saying on the other end of the speaker. And then when they politely say, sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't understand.
Damn.
They hit you.
I mean, okay. The attitude is wild, don't get me wrong, but I get it because some of the people are in the drive-thru, like the customers. Some of the customers can be crazy, okay? All this anger, and you barely understand the language. You're coming over a different country, just trying to make yourself some bread. I get it. If they're rude to you, okay, give it back. But I still don't believe fight fire with fire. Personally, you just keep it pushing. Let them have a bad day. Okay, that's not your day. Okay, that's their energy. Let them keep it. It's one of those things where, shouting at the person in the window or at the screen, at the monitor, and it just happens, you know? So the reality is the government brought people together for that, you know, and here we are adjusting.
Then you get to the window and they throw your food in your car 10 to 20% of the time. Not only that, when you look inside the bag or when you take that first sip of coffee, they messed up your order. And God forbid you actually go inside the Tim Hortons and skip the drive-thru, you will see how unclean it is in there. How they...
Okay, yeah, that's a huge one, because you better hit that drive-thru and just run away, because you see the videos, sometimes there's like bugs crawling up. Imagine just like going inside, you have to use the washroom and you see like a little bug crawling inside the glass. It'd be like that now. Hey, sanitation standards, the floor is always greasy now.
Don't greet you properly when you go to the cash register. This is not the same Tim Hortons as it was 20, 30 years ago. It is an absolute abomination. And you think because you're going to hire a few Canadians that people are going to want to continue to shop at your franchise or your locations? It's not going to happen. The quality of food and the service is disgraceful. You have taken advantage of your consumer, of your customers, of your clients for such a long time now, and the gravy train has run dry. So you know what? You can backtrack and hire all the Canadians you want, and we appreciate that. But until you clean up your act, you clean up your product, and you clean up how you treat your customers, people are not going to go to Tim Hortons anymore.
And no more temporary workers coming. We are only hiring the 10,000 white pure Canadian, organic.
Dang.
We want a white.
Hey, this homie is wild. This guy is going full accent. Look.
Worker, because the Dunkin Donuts is coming, and then everybody, oh, we're gonna go Dunkin Donuts. So now we are talking about it, and then we say no more temporary worker coming, and then only white people, white dumb teenager, we're gonna hire only those ones. So
Missing from the Dunkin Donuts versus Tim Hortons debate that nobody's talking about. Duncan, you can say you're gonna hire Canadians all you want. In fact, you should. I'm not against that. Absolutely, please hire Canadians. But you can say, we're gonna hire Canadians all you want. Is your coffee gonna be $10 fucking?
I mean, hey,
Do you guys remember?
it's really like that. It really, really, really is like that. Like, if you're trying to go and buy coffee and you live in Canada, it's costing an arm and a leg nowadays. That's what I'm saying. You make your own coffee. Not only is it more bang for your buck, but you go in and you're probably getting rinsed, brother. The juice is not worth the squeeze. The moment I ground the coffee myself for the first time, I realized that they're putting something in the coffee. I can say that full confidence, something is going in the coffee that's pre-ground. I don't know if they're spraying it so it will last longer or what they're doing, but I can confidently say, grind your own coffee. Try it once, please. Just try it. Benefit of the doubt, right? Grind it yourself, brew that coffee. That's not, you can even buy the same brew, just the bean. Grind it yourself. Tell me. Just get back to me. Get back to me in the comments.
Your high school friends working there as their first job? Well, it looks like we'll be closer to the good old days because Tim Hortons is reducing temporary foreign workers and will be hiring 10,000 Canadians locally. But damage is already done after years of exploitation. So I'm still going to boycott them.
For what? They gave me...
So I'm still going to boycott them. Oh, bro. Felt that for real.
cold cheese.
So this is one of the many reasons why I will no longer go to Tim Hortons. We stopped going because the food makes him sick. He can't even drink their coffee without it making him sick. So, and look at this poor girl's cheese melt. That is not a cheese melt.
Yeah, that's another conversation. Look, if you're getting the food there, please be careful because even in the drinks, they are able to name things differently. Biggest example here, whipped topping. They cannot legally call it whipped cream. So altered, they have to call it whipped topping. Always say no whipped topping. They're putting so much artificial junk in the whipped cream that it's not even whipped cream no more. They want it to last very long.
Dear Tim Hortons, I hope you go bankrupt and out of business as fast as humanly possible.
Damn.
Now, while many Canadians are excited, Tim Hortons announced the other day, who is not actually Canadian, they're owned by a Brazil investment firm. Canadians got excited. Tim Hortons announced
investment
we're going to start prioritizing hiring
Brother
Canadians because we love Canada. Bullshit. They literally pooed their diaper when Dunkin Donuts announced we're going to be opening up 700 stores for 2027.
700? I don't remember hearing 700, but that's wild.
In Canada for that year. And guess what? They're going to prioritize hiring Canadians first.
There you go.
What a crazy concept. A company actually hiring the native population that resides and was born in the place that they are operating their business out of. What a crazy concept, not hiring the third worlders from India, Somalia, and Uzbekistan, and God knows where stand. Now, while a lot of Canadians are excited that they believe this is the green light to go back to the Timmy's drive-thru, Timmy's, a good Canadian company, to order your dirty double-double, which is just
do not. You heard it here for the Roaches. Remember what I told you.
Dishwater coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar, or if you're a fatty, your Wayner, the 99er, 9 cream, 9 sugar, the Wayner.
Look, if you're ordering 9 cream, 9 sugar, just get a nice cap. What are you doing?
I'm here to inform you. You should want and you should partake in the fact of never giving Tim Hortons another penny of your money for the rest of human time, and send a message to the corporations that have absolutely cooked us with mass immigration the past 5-6 years. It's been going on for a long time and ramping up as the birth rates decline, but specifically the last 4, 5, 6 years since the scamdemic of 2020.
Scamdemic.
I'll tell you why.
Diabolical.
Does anybody remember the times when they went to Tim Hortons as a kid? I remember when I was a kid, you go to Tim Hortons and the entire demographic of people working there were old grandmas in their, let's say, 60 plus.
It was always grandmas, always. Old grandmas, they would write, the coffee cups would be dark, like a brown, and then they would write on it with like white marker. Yo, OGs remember this. And then they had the Timbits, they always had the jelly filled and they were always soft and amazing. They had the breakfast sandwiches. Timmy's was the spot. Timmy's was unstoppable. Okay, they were moving prime Ronaldo. Okay, like prime Braun. I don't even know what to say. Timmy's was moving crazy. Their supremacy over Canada was insane. Even present day Starbucks, Tim Hortons got its name for a reason. Good old Timmy's, man. You couldn't do better at the time than Timmy's. Now, the fall, how the mighty have fallen. It is not what it used to be. Not at all. You go there, your order's gonna get messed up every time, almost every time. The coffee's gonna be terrible. They're gonna put in fake ingredients. The service is terrible. Yeah, Timmy's ain't what it used to be, brother. Yeah, I'll leave the link to his stuff below as well. I'll leave this on the screen here. I personally believe that you should just brew your own coffee. I don't know what the title of this video will be yet. Over here in Canada, this is how things are going. Maybe I'll make a separate video about brewing coffee, but if you live in Canada, brew your own coffee. Over and out, GhostWindMind. Cheers.